Welcome back to a reading of another Kids from Mars book. Today we're reading starring Sierra Mars as herself, story and artwork by Patty Mars McGill for ages 6 to 8. Every Thursday, Sierra's mom invited Aunt Patty over for tea. Sierra always wanted to join them, but Auntie Patty noticed she was not in the kitchen today. "Where is Sierra?" Auntie Patty asked. "She always comes in when it is tea time." "Well," said Mom, "she is working hard on a school paper and seems to be having a hard time finishing it. Why don't we see if she would like our help?" Auntie Patty walked into the front room where Sierra was working on her paper. "What are you working on, dear?" Auntie Patty asked her. "Is it something I can help you with?" "Gosh, Auntie Patty, I sure hope you can," Sierra started. "I was really excited about this project when my teacher gave it to the class, but now it is harder than I thought." "Tell me about it," her aunt said. "Last Friday, my teacher, Mrs. Goodlad, gave us an assignment to work on for this week. It is due tomorrow and I am stuck," Sierra said. "We are supposed to think about what we want to be when we grow up, write it down, and present it to the class tomorrow." "Well," said Auntie Patty, "that sounds like a great project for a girl with such a good imagination. What have you come up with so far?" Sierra began telling them about the things she had thought about. "On Monday morning, I thought I would like to be a flight attendant like you used to be, Auntie Patty, and I could travel all over and see the world." "Oh, you would be so good at that," said her aunt. "But then," Sierra went on, "Monday night I thought maybe I'd rather be an astronaut and not just see the world, but the moon and stars also." "Exciting," her mom exclaimed. "On Tuesday morning," Sierra continued, "I thought about being a servant in a palace. Then I could attend all the fancy parties and listen to the stories everyone had to tell about the royal family." "That would certainly be interesting," Auntie Patty responded. "Sure it would," said Sierra. "But then Tuesday night I decided if I'm going to be in a palace, why not be the queen? And then I would rule my own kingdom." "That would certainly be a wonderful thing," agreed her mom. "I'm not done yet," Sierra went on. "Wednesday morning I thought about being a secret agent, and I would pass notes to spies while in disguise as a hot dog vendor at the ballpark." "So mysterious," Auntie Patty grinned at Mommy, just thinking about that. "Yes, but then," Sierra said, "Wednesday night I thought to myself, why not be in the game as the first girl baseball player in the major leagues?" "You certainly would be famous," said Mommy. Sierra looked at the list she was working on and said, "But I am not finished yet. Thursday morning I decided it would be nice to be a pet shop owner. I could save nice kitties from mean people." Auntie Patty said, "That is a very special thing to do." "But Thursday night I thought maybe it would be better to save nice people from mean cats and be a tiger tamer in the circus." "Oh my," Mommy gasped. "That sounds very scary." "So that's what I have so far," said Sierra. "And you decided you do not want to be any of those things?" Mommy asked her. "No," shouted Sierra. "The problem is I want to be all of those things. What am I going to do?" Auntie Patty thought about it for a minute. She suddenly brightened up and said, "I've got it. I know how you can be all of those things and more." "What?" Sierra exclaimed. "I don't see how I can be all of the things I talked about. Please tell me what your idea is." Auntie Patty told Sierra her idea, and they went to work on the assignment. The next day, when Mrs. Goodlad called Sierra up for her turn to speak, she was ready. At first, she felt a little nervous when she showed her paper to the class. It listed all of the things she wanted to do. Mrs. Goodlad was very kind when she asked Sierra quietly, "Did you understand the assignment, Sierra? You are supposed to pick one thing you want to be when you grow up, but you have a whole list of things." "Yes," Sierra began, "that's because I can be all of these things and more, and still be one thing when I grow up." "I can't wait to hear your idea," said Mrs. Goodlad with a big smile. "Please tell us, what are you going to be?" I can be all of these things and more, Sierra exclaimed, because I am going to be an actor. She smiled at the classroom and said, someday you will go to a theater and you will see these words, starring Sierra Mars. Everyone in the classroom shouted, hooray for Sierra, and clapped their hands. And Sierra knew she had picked the right thing to be. Starring Sierra Mars is available on Amazon, so next time you can read along with me with your own book. And now here's an activity that you can do, just like Sierra did. You can write a paper, starring, write your name on it, I can be, and write what you'd like to be. Anything. You can write one thing or 5 things or 10 things, whatever you want to be when you grow up. And then draw yourself, draw your outfit. If you want to be a teacher, draw a desk, draw a ruler. If you want to be a policeman, you can draw a policeman hat here, an army man, whatever you want to do. Just use your imagination and create a cover on your own book. See you next time on Kids from Mars.